you hear me? All right, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the weekly Friday stream here at VRLA Tech. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Hope you had a great week. It is hot AF over here in Southern California. Um, what's up, you pluribus? Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, but today we got a customer's order. It's going to be one of our Apollos. That's what this build is called here. I've done this one a couple times on stream before. Pretty cool build. It's basically like not mid, like not an entry level, but kind of mid entry-ish level there. I believe that this is truly the entry level builds of nowadays, right? I mean, you get a 4060. That's basically the true entry level. I mean, you could get a 3050, you could get like an AMD card. There are like other entry level builds. I mean, you can get integrated graphics if you wanted to, but I think 4060 is the true entry level build here. For us, it's kind of a mid level build, like kind of mid entry, because we do have like some higher mid entry build, mid builds too. But yeah, it's gonna be a customer's build here. So if you're watching, I don't know their name, but it's gonna be their build here. We'll do it live on stream. We've done Apollos before, so nothing major. I mean, it's not like a Y70 Touch or something like that, or those Corsair builds we've been doing, but still an awesome build. And a lot of the parts in these builds have our products. So like we got VRLA, VRLA case. We got VRLA fans, VRLA cooler. Yeah, so on these builds, we use a lot of our parts instead of other companies' manufacturers' parts. So it's a temp over there. We've been perhaps maybe Texas with rain again. Oh man, I wish we had some rain. We're not getting rain for another probably 2-3 months. If you get rain like so late now, our winter has like shifted to where spring is supposed to be. No, it's 110 right now. It's 110 in Los Angeles. Yeah, not cool. But yeah, let's get started on the list here. I don't know if you guys can hear the giant fan in the background. I mean, we have decent AC here in the building, but man, in this room with the lights on me and stuff, you gotta have a fan on. But yeah, we got a B550, got a ASRock B550 Phantom Gaming 4 AC. The AC basically means like it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth already in there. Yeah, 110, dude, it's insane. Yeah, this cool little board. It's kind of a bare bones board. Although you do get Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Some other boards that are more meatier don't even have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. So get a little extra little doodads here. Manual sticker, ASRock sticker. Little antennas for your Wi-Fi. I/O shield. And then here's the board itself. I'm actually going to leave all this stuff in here. All the extra parts for customer. I like to give them their stuff. Board out here. Bam. Simple little board. ASRock tends to put their I/O shields, it's like even with their lower end boards, like attach them to the motherboard. I'm surprised they didn't do it with this one, but very, very simple. I mean, it's full ATX, but very, very simple board here. And they're well known for the Wi-Fi Bluetooth thing there that goes to at M.2, so That's even on their higher end boards, they do that. That's just kind of a match off thing. All right, and we got a 5600X. So on the Apollo, you get a 5600X and a 4060. Great combo. Probably best combo for entry level builds, mid entry. I mean, again, you can get a 55. They just came out with the 5500X3D. Probably limited time. I think I talked about this before. Probably limited time, just like the 5600X3D and the 5700X3D. But it's cool that that AMD is still supporting AM4 sockets. Yeah, 5600X. I mean, if you were going to build this on your own, you could do the 5600X3D, I guess. Still good price if you could find one. You got G-Skill Trident Z Royal. So this is an upgrade. This is not standard on this build here. Good cool RAM there. It's with 16 gigabytes, so 8 gigabytes each stick, 3200 megahertz, DDR4. Awesome RAM, beautiful RAM. They came out with this in DDR5. Finally, it took them about a year of DDR5 being out to finally release this. I think even 2 years, right? I don't remember. But we're going to peel off these things here and just get it in there. Beautiful, beautiful RAM. G-Skill Trident Z Royals. The full name there. They come out with different kinds too. It's not just one type of Trident Z Royal. Whoops. First mistake I made on stream ever. Alright. Put everything in here for all the extra parts. Yeah, like a little microfiber cloth there too. So, all right, we got 1 terabyte Kingston NVMe here. Pretty cool. Just the standard Kingston, not their Beast Fury. But still really good. I use this at home actually. I think I got a 2 terabyte version of this. Actually, need a little screw. So no heat sinks on this guy. So this is the type of board that you would buy, like the NVMe that does come with a heat sink. But again, I mean, this NVMe here is going to do just fine. I mean, it's going to get some of the heat from the graphics card, and so probably you wouldn't even be able to get one of those NVMe that come with a heat sink because the graphic, it might be too tall for the graphics card to sit right on top of it. I mean, those fans will help cool it down, like the graphics card fans. And you have a lot of airflow coming to this, so I wouldn't be too worried about the thermals on an NVMe like this. I mean, it's not even I don't even think it has like any RAM cache on it anyway. So yeah, these are not gonna get hot. We don't need the heat sinks for these guys. All right, got those 3 components. Really easy to get those components in, man. I think, once you have a ton of experience. So we're going to toss the tower cooler on here, actually. So we're going to toss this air cooler on there before we put the board in. This is kind of how I do these. I used to do where I put the board in, but it just doesn't make sense with the tower coolers. It makes more sense with AIO to put the board in first, but no AIO today. Kind of rare that we do a air cooler, huh? and we don't need the mounting solution that comes every AMD board. We're going to use the mounting solution that comes with this VRLA power cooler. These are for Intel. That thermal paste. Let's mess that up, but it's still coming out barely. I like to use the whole thing on these. I think that's enough, but might as well. You never put too much, but you can always put too little. Intel, not gonna need that. Five. Oh, they can hear the fan. They can hear it. Oh, no shot. You can hear it on the screen. I can hear it. Put it down. It has like 1, 2, 3, and then you just put it on like 1, maybe. What is that? 1? Yeah. One was too loud, or what? It's on the. For what? You could already feel the instant heat. I'm flying it. Can you hear it, Eclipse? We turned it off, but were you able to hear that on your side? Before you. Oh, yeah. Was it bad? I mean, hey, building while flying ASMR. Took off that sticker there. Don't forget the warning sticker when you're doing these. All right. Trying to. I think I butchered this. Need to shift that a little bit. Try to do this crisscross, but as long as it's. That's fine. Cool. Get some of these off. All right. Gonna connect the little connectors here. RGB, fan power header, and then just kind of get it mounted here with these clips. Boom. Pretty simple, pretty easy. All right. Get to this case here. Just gonna unbox this because I have some crap on it, but gotta get that out of the way. All right. Got this VRLA mid tower kind of case here. Take off the panels. All right. Simple case. Comes with 3 fans. We're gonna add 3 more, so 2 on top, 1 in the back, 6 fans total. You could fit AIOs in here, 240s, 360s. This could fit basically anything like an 011 could fit, really. It's crazy. Very versatile case here. It is glass in the front, so it's more of an aesthetic build. But there are some cutouts here, mesh for some intake from the front there. Yeah, but more for the aesthetics to get an RGB strip here. Not bad though. Let's toss this motherboard in though. L shield. This guy. I usually do this while it's standing up. I'm kind of just used to it nowadays, but yeah, it's just easier. Screwdriver. Skip on that one. There we are. It's getting stuck there for a second. I don't want to strip it. Let's go to the middle. This board is kind of for as bare bones as it is. It uses as much standoff mounts as possible on a board. Kind of bizarre from ASRock. Tell me about it.
Someone asked me to what's the specs.
The specs on this guy is gonna be 4060 with a 5700X basically. So and you got 1 terabyte NVMe, 16 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs each, 3200 megahertz DDR4, Trident Z, G-Skill Trident Z Royal RAM there. But for CPU and GPU, yeah, it's gonna be 5600X with a 4060. Probably best combo you can do right now for like a mid-entry level build. And those prices on the 7600X, a little bit more pricier than these guys, but still a good deal if you wanted to go AM5, right, and get some DDR5 RAM. All right. Oh, okay. Fan back on. So I forgot to take off this little bracket here. Just gonna peel that back. Usually, you want to take this off. Ideally, you want to take this off before putting in the motherboard, just because you don't want to scratch it or something. But I have a little technique if that does happen, just to be safe. And then this one comes off easily. Um, so this is not one of those builds where they all kind of slide out like this guy. Um, all the rest of these are kind of attached, kind of welded onto the case there, and you have to just peel them off. They give you one, I guess, just in case for mistake. We have tons of these. And they could just peel all these off and put a ton of these, but it's not really worth it. All right, so now we got the board in. This board, I mean, it takes a little bit longer than the other boards because you literally have to fill out all the screws. So I'm gonna save this on the side. Just toss it there. All right, now we're on to the fans. Yeah, let's get these fans in. So, actually, just a bit of cable management.
Same guy said I'm gonna buy a motherboard, RAM, and something for my birthday. I've been waiting. I've been wanting one for 3 years. Finding, I guess,
Building his own PC. He's been saving up for 3 years. Damn. What is he building? What motherboard did he say?
I said buying a motherboard, RAM, and something
Oh, pretty soon. Okay.
for his birthday.
Nice. Good stuff, man. Uh, that's good. Yeah, I mean, for your first choice, for your first build ever, that you're building yourself, there's a lot to get into about all that. We're just gonna plug in the front I/O here, or the top I/O on this case. So all the I/O is on the top of the power button here. It's not at the front like how you probably usually find on those other cases, maybe at the bottom there. Well, hey, you probably learned from my streams how to build your PC. So. And if you are having a little bit of trouble, you could always take a look at our site, see how we configured our builds. Maybe you can just copy us, because all of ours are configured without any mistakes. So you don't want to buy a CPU that won't go with a certain motherboard and stuff like that. You don't want to buy things that don't match up. So you can copy our builds, or PC Part Picker can help you out with that too. I like to just peel back this front panel real quick and route the wires, and then just pop it back on there, and then add a zip tie here. Boom. And then we'll do the power button, HDD LED, and the power LED. Like building like this, so I have both sides here. I'll plug this in. Yeah, I think they could. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, just like building like this, so I can get wires from the back, put them to the front. Kind of easy having it like this here, but just got a USB 2.0, HD audio, power button, and then the USB 3.0. So you get 3 USB here, 2 2.0s, 1 3.0 power button, and some headphone, 3.5 millimeter headphone jacks there for mic and headphone. Actually, 2 of them, so you don't need a splitter. Most of the modern cases, you kind of need a splitter because they only give you 1 jack. But like the Y70 or like the Y60 ships with a splitter. In these cases, don't ship with splitters. This one, you don't need a splitter on this case here. So you get all your audio stuff kind of already integrated into the case. And you get more audio stuff on the back there for all you people that don't want to use USBs for your audio.
That same guy usually has what's a good budget CPU, 85 to $100.
Oh wow, that's a challenge there. I'm not too sure. If you could try to get yourself a 12th gen, maybe i3. 12th gen i3 is always a good budget CPU. You might have to go maybe even lower for $100. I don't know how much those are. I think they're around there, a little bit more maybe. Just gonna mount this back fan.
I mean, for $20 more, you get a 5600.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5600X is probably like 120, 150,
120.
120, 150. Yeah, it used to be like 150. I don't know. I like 12th gen Intel. 12th gen i5 maybe. Right. I'm gonna get this on the top. Get a little dust filter.
So you've heard about the i3 13100X?
You said what about it?
i3, you've heard about
The 13100.
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah.
cool.
Said maybe that.
It's slightly better than a 12, but comes with like more stability issues. 13 and 14 gen have like more stability issues than 12 gen. So I suggest 12 gen. Ah, this is so complicated. Yeah.
He asked how long your PCs take to build.
How long do PCs take to build? This one's fairly easy, fairly quick. This one, I mean, I think the higher end ones are actually faster, in my opinion. These are pretty quick to get all the components in. So are the like higher end ones. You just take maybe a little bit longer time with cable management on these. So a build like this, I mean, I can do it in maybe 40 minutes, 45. Some of the higher end ones, if you have more components, maybe an hour. Yeah, so I build pretty quickly. That comes with experience. I mean, as you can see, I don't know how long we've been going already, but I got the meat of the components in here, right? I mean, all I need is power supply and the GPU in there. So, I mean, I don't know how long that took. And now it's just cable management, power supply in there, a little bit more cable management, and then GPU, and you're done. So, I don't know. Let's see how long I take, I guess. I mean, it's a bit longer than usual because I am talking, I am slowing down here, but a build like this, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, a little bit higher end stuff like that. 6500 I did last week. I did that one fairly quick, and that one's a higher end one. That one's really fast stream, actually. After we were done with it, I was like, wow. I mean, I think it only took an hour. But some of the other ones that have like kind of more complicated cable management, maybe an hour, 45 minutes to an hour. Do you think sound cards are still worth it nowadays? Yeah, it depends what you're doing, but I think for sure worth it. For sure worth it for people that do like music or editing. Or if you're one of those people that use like I forget the name of those like super popular headsets that all these streamers use and stuff. Those don't go to USB; they go to like a headphone jack, right? So I mean, it would make sense to get a sound card if you're one of those.
But I don't think sound card's worth it. I think you go for a mixer.
Yeah,
Instead of sound
yeah, sure.
So,
Have a pass through. Yeah,
mixer and sound card almost
Yeah.
cost the same.
yeah.
So might as well go for mixer,
Mixer.
and you have way
More options,
Way
yeah.
more options.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, you can just plug your headset into the mixer, pass through to the computer, and that's actually a smarter thing to do. Actually, yeah. All right, let's do this cable management here. So, I'm gonna attach all these together, plug them to the motherboard, attach all these together, and plug them to the motherboard. So kind of separate. A lot of headsets now come with a like the higher end headsets. They come with they come with a little mixer too, tiny little
Like the steel series.
The Steel Series, the higher end ones, yep. And they actually give you like a option to like unplug the cable, and you can just go USB. You don't even have to go 3.5. So the Steel Series, they give you a lot of options.
That same guy that was saying about building his computer, he's like, I'll buy a smart gaming PC, integrate graphics, Ryzen 5 5600G, and it stays at $550 budget.
What happened? You'll buy a Spark, you said? And then just buy its GPU separate. Is that what you say?
No, you just buy it if it stays at this $550 budget.
Okay. I mean, that's a good choice. Temporary choice until you get a GPU. The integrated graphics is cool, but I don't know what games you're playing. Maybe you're gonna want a little bit of a little bit more power. The Legacy is a good deal right now. If you get it from our website, it's a good deal from our website for sure. It's not lacking in aesthetics much. Oh, did I grab?
The Fortnite and like Overwatch, Valorant.
What happened?
I said Fortnite, Overwatch, and Valorant are the games.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna want a GPU. Definitely gonna want a GPU for sure. Yeah. I don't know. You probably run like super low graphics on Fortnite with integrated graphics. If I were you, I'd just go with something that had a GPU. Like the Legacy, you'd be fine with a 3050 on all those games for sure. You'd be fine on Overwatch and Valorant for sure with a 3050. The question is Fortnite, and you'd still be really good with a 3050 on Fortnite, but lower end for that. Yeah, if you want to save a little bit of money, get the Spark, and then get a GPU separate and just plug that in. You could do that for sure.
Said he said he would get a 1080 Ti.
1080 Ti.
Yeah, so that's decent.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, 1080 Ti is the best GPU to ever exist, in my opinion. I mean, obviously now you got many generations after. You got 2080, 3080, 4080, and all the supers and TIs in between. And I mean, technically a 4060 is going to be better than a 1080 Ti. I mean, because of DLSS and stuff like that. You can actually use AMD's like version of DLSS to make the 1080 Ti a little bit better. But if we're talking like historically, like within their own eras and stuff, yeah, the 1080 Ti looks great. And if you could get it at a really good price, I'd go for it. If you get it at like really good price, you'd be good on the games that you play with a Spark. Just pop a 1080 Ti in there. It just depends how much you're getting it for, though.
He said, or 7070 80 XT.
What was it?
7780 XT. I think he said, you got the right name.
7780XT.
I think it's 7800 XT.
Yeah.
Or 700
700XT. That's a great. That's way better than 1080 Ti, right? That's more modern. I'd go with that one if you can't get it at the same price as a 1080 Ti. That one will last you a long time too. You probably won't have to upgrade for a really long time. All right, I know this cable management looks like a mess, y'all, but it'll come together. See, this is one of those cases that don't cable manage themselves. I'm talking about these. Always talking about these new cases. I know how I'm always talking about these new cases where it's like, yeah, these things just cable manage themselves. This is one of them that doesn't. Um, this is one of those weird ones, but I kind of came up with a method to the madness here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and plug this into the motherboard and then come back to it.
Yeah, if someone bought this, or just building for the stream.
What was that?
I think he's asking the customer order.
Yeah, this is a customer's order. We don't usually do Apollos on stream. I think we did it once during the Build-a-thon many months ago, just to showcase a lot of different builds that we do. But as of lately, we haven't really been delving into like lower end builds. We just usually do it if customer requests. So if you do buy a PC from us, that is a thing you can do. You can request from us to build your PC on streaming, and that's what I think this guy did. So yeah, it's customer's build. I do have a technique here. So we need some zip ties. Maria. Can you give me some zip ties? Maria. Maria. All right. Did I get this tangled up? Did I get that tangled up? Oh, I hate myself. I'm gonna pull out this one. Thank you. All right. I'm gonna have to plug that back in. I kind of got it tangled in for us, so that's okay. I usually don't focus much on cable management much anymore on stream, but since we're here, I like to kind of bundle these up somehow. Right. Gotta come back and untangle some of this. All right, I need a. Come in here, I guess. Cable management could be frustrating, but it also, I mean, could be relaxing. It just depends. That's why I do kind of get quiet when I'm doing it, because I want to just focus. But let me pick this up here. I need to just kind of leverage it towards myself here. All right. Okay, not the best. I'm gonna have to come back to this, but I mean, on stream, not bad. I usually do something similar to this, but uh, just a little bit tidier here. The bottom is pretty neat. You could stuff this down here if you wanted to. Sometimes it's smarter just to actually mount it somewhere. So if you needed a troubleshoot, you could come back to it. Something goes wrong with a fan or something, or if you need to replace one because it got too old or something like that, you could always come back to it. As you can see, like I stuffed these cables in. They would just be hanging out over here, kind of like this. So might as well stuff those into that drive bay. Even if you had a hard drive there, you can still utilize that area. But yeah, you can tidy up this spot here a little bit. All right, let's get this power supply in now. So today we got a EVGA 600 watt, 80 plus silver. What is this? I think it's just 80 plus white, actually. All right, yeah, we got a EVGA 600 W3 80 plus white power supply here. Get a little power cord, and it's cool. They give you this little Velcro, but we won't be using that. Just bundling up these power supply cables. Don't need SATA, don't need Molex. Stuff those down here. This is not a modular power supply, so you get a lot of extra cables. They're just in there. Future use if the customer wants to add a hard drive, add some type of device that uses those connectors. They're there for the customer. And then we're just gonna go CPU power here. And again, since this is kind of a traditional setup, you're going to get the CPU power going that way. Most cases are set up like this. So in that sense, it does cable manage itself in that area. I mean, every case basically does have kind of a setup that the designer kind of was going for, and you can kind of choose a couple different paths, but it's usually the same. And on these cases, 0 is going to see that on most cases for the CPU. All right, we got this MSI 4060 here. It's going to be the Ventus 2 times black. So basically 2 times, you got the 2 fans. They do the 3 times fans. But on a 4060, that's overkill. I don't think this one comes overclocked, though. So, oh, it is OC edition, actually. So it already comes overclocked out of box for you. So you just get a little extra boost there. I mean, even then, you don't need that 3rd fan on a 4060. So, pretty cool little card here. I like these cards. I had a 3060 at one point. I had the 3 fan 360. I mean, it was long, but it kind of fills out the extra space here. But I think it just caused a little bit of obstruction to the airflow anyways. Just gonna pop that in and screw it in. What's up, Turner? Catching us at the end of the stream here, basically. We've basically got this build all finished up. You know, plug in this GPU and turn it on. We are building what we call here at VRLA Tech an Apollo, basically with a 4060 with a 5600X. Cool little entry level, kind of mid entry level build here. Cool little build. All right, and if you guys want to see that cable management, I know I turned away a little bit, but it was kind of hard, like having it face down or face towards you guys. But yeah, I mean, it's simple cable management. With a case like this, everything's gonna go on the wall. I mean, you could stuff some of it, but most it's gonna go on that back wall there. With the dual chamber cases, you see like they have a whole channel just for the cable management. Over here, you kind of have to split it up a bit, and I like having like little sections so I know where all the fans are and just for the troubleshooting and stuff like that. I mean, it's not the best, not the worst. I can clean this area up a little bit for sure. If I wanted to, I could stuff these down there. It'd make it look cleaner, but honestly, it's just like you know, sweeping the dust under the carpet type of deal. So you kind of want to just have it on that wall there. And what really matters is how it looks from the front. So sometimes you need to make it look ugly in the back so that it looks pretty in the front. And with this 24 pin, I like going through here instead of here because I just have more space on the back to mount it, but it still looks pretty. Maybe a little bit less prettier going through here, but I mean, it's not bad going through this hole anyways. Yeah, I mean, from the front, it's great, and that's where it matters. Let's get it fired up. No? You guys want to see me fire this build up? We can hear it. Let's go with Pluribus. All right. Oh, I'm going to switch the power supply on. All right. And with these fans, they instantly turn on. It's not like the Corsair fans where you got to wait a bit. Then I can toss that back panel on. So in this case, you do get that front light strip, light bar there. 3 fans, 2 fans on top, 1 in the back. You got the tower cooler fan. Great build, VRLA Tech logos. So basically, this is a VRLA build for sure. We don't use much parts from any other manufacturer. Let me turn off the lights here. Oh, that crystal RAM looks sick too. You can see the G-Skill Trident RAM. It's kind of blown out how heavy the light is, but in person you can see the ridges and stuff. Yeah, hella quick. These ones are faster for sure than the, took about an hour. So if I didn't have much of the talking and pauses and stuff, if I was just at my desk, this would take like 40 minutes for me. Probably in faster. But yeah, I mean, it's not that long, not that short. Again, a higher end build would probably take like an hour as well, hour 20 maybe. Yeah, it's a great build. Looks great. If you're a fan of RGB and aesthetics and stuff, and you don't really care much about airflow, I can tell you what though, with these components, you really don't even need that much airflow. You're not going to get this to overheat with a 5600X and a 4060 anyways. So might as well go for the aesthetics. You get that glass in the front, looks beautiful. You can see your fans, that light bar. It's a cool little build. Add an RGB strip somewhere inside if you wanted to, just to fill out. Maybe an RGB strip in here, make that glow a little bit, or one right here actually, just on the top. All right. So I didn't know I was going to build this one. Kind of just came up throughout the week. If you guys want to request for your orders to be built on stream, you can do so. But I don't know. We'll see what we'll do next week. I don't really have much planned. Maybe we can do this new cooler we got in, a little LCD cooler, kind of different from the usual LCD coolers that you guys seen here on stream. Give you a hint. It was showcased at Computex. Was it Computex? I think it was Computex just recently, a couple months ago. So if you guys want to check that out, stop by next stream. It's a cool little cooler. I think we should do that one on stream. I'll suggest that, unless something else comes up. But I think I want to do that one next on stream for sure. You guys will see a really rad cooler, LCD cooler that's new to the market. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping in. Hope you guys had a great week. Appreciate you guys for always stopping into these builds, just chilling out with me. Today was a chill one. I know I was a little bit quiet. I was trying to focus on that cable management mostly. But yeah, I appreciate you guys always for stopping in, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. And catch us next week. Catch us on the socials too. You get updates and stuff on there as the week goes by.